Hey, what's up there, YouTube? Kind of surprised I came back on. 'Cause I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of tired. Man, yep, the cat's sitting on my hat constantly. Um, yeah, I wanted to hop on here one more time. Uh, Talk about what's going on in Canada, what's going on here with the censorship. And actually, it's going over in Europe as well. And it's bullshit. And something I said the other day is actually being done now in Canada. Uh, Tactic, something to fight back with. I was saying, go old school. Start putting stuff up on billboards again and stuff like that. Because you can't put it on the internet half the time. They're killing it, and knocking that off. So, yeah, the only way you can fight back really is going old school and printing up thousands of flyers and literally putting them on people's cars in malls just to get your message out. I mean, it sounds crazy, but at least you know you're not, getting shadow banned and shit. But anyway, over there in wait a minute, hang on one second. Over there in Canada, they're really going ape shit. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Is that Jamal? Thanks for stopping by. Just talking about censorship that's going on up in Canada. And actually, it's down here too now. It's been down here and over in Europe. And the less we say about it, the more it's going to keep happening. Man, we got to get up in their face. Well, there you go. Let me see what he said there. What's it say? Mike Uchi Stankey. No, I don't know who that is, dude. But are you by chance from Canada? Because Trudeau's got this thing now that's like ridiculous. I can't even remember the name of it. It's a new bill where people can end up doing life in prison for what they're calling a hate crime. And all they're doing is, be stating their opinion or whatever. We used to have the right to do that, and now we don't. So go figure. um, what the hell was I going to say with that? We just can't stand for this shit. We got to start fighting back. And let me see what you got there. Oh, you're in Calgary. All right, so I'm in Delaware in America, and it's pissing me off to watch what's happening to you guys. It's ridiculous. I mean, the whole thing about a year ago, I was watching you up there with the truckers and stuff. Boy, they really screwed the truckers. And you know something? You need the truckers. You know how you going to get your supplies and how you going to. They're just shitting on everybody, and it ain't right. And that's what I was saying. Maybe we got to go old school. Start thinking outside the box, like putting billboards up and going old school with the paper and pen or what? Not paper and pen, but the flyers about what's going on. Almost like mini newspapers, leave them on people's cars, print thousands of them. But you got to get organized and get a bunch of people doing this, so you can make a difference. One guy, trying his best to do this wouldn't amount to a hill of beans. But we really got to fight back somehow. We sit much longer and do nothing, we're not going to have any voice. We're going to be totally cut out of the picture, and you'll be doing jail time because nobody stood up and nobody says, no, you're not going to do this. For instance, over here, we got the, what do you call it, the J6 thing, Jamal, I don't know if you're still there. And these guys are locked away for God knows how long now without even a trial. I mean, this is bullshit. All they did was protest, whether you agreed with it or not. And then the other day, they had protesters in there in the Capitol building 2 or 3 times in a day, and finally they arrested them. But in reality, that's the people's building. As long as they ain't doing anything violent, they should be able to come and go. As long as they don't do anything off the hook. But they finally arrested those guys. Hang on one second. Let's see what you. I never heard of the situation you're talking about, and I'm a trucker, by the way. I'm talking about the what company you're driving with? Just out of curiosity, first off. Um, all that shit that went down up in Canada. What was it maybe 8 months ago? When people were getting locked up, truckers were protesting, going into town and hitting their horn. I don't think was it in Calgary that happened, or Ontario, or I don't even know. But it was a little while ago. There's a guy on YouTube was talking about it. I can't remember his name. What the hell is his name? Pat King. They arrested him. He had a YouTube channel. You didn't hear about any of this stuff, Jamal. What? Just out of curiosity, what trucking company are you from? I work for TFI International. All right. So you really honestly don't know what I was talking about? This is a while back. You don't remember any of that? Hearing about that? Put this down here. I'm sorry about my voice, man. I'm just getting over being sick, man. My throat's like still beat up, and I was sick as a dog for a couple of days. Anyway, people got to start stepping up. That's all I'm saying, and speaking up. The government tries to tell you you're not allowed to talk. Time for the government to leave. Time to kick them bastards out. You have every right to speak. That's bullshit. That's what dictators do. That's like Nazi Germany. He's trying to shut somebody down because they're telling too much truth. That's bullshit. Sorry, but that's the way I feel about it, And on my YouTube channel, you're allowed to have an opposite opinion. I ain't going to cut you off. But I'm just going to speak from the heart because it's bullshit. I think everybody needs to talk from the heart. That's just my opinion. I mean, I've already lost a channel about a year ago. And my cat's over there. I was wondering what that was. About a year and a half ago. And I thought it was bogus, but it is what it is. So I got another one. Wait a minute. Hang on. I thought something else was written on there. Anyway, I basically just wanted to hop on here. Here you go. I'm trying to read this. I don't have my glasses with me here. What's that? Compared to the States, Canada is way better to live in and work. You know what? You're probably right. I ain't even arguing the point at all because it's turned completely around. We're supposed to have all these rights, and they're trying to, take them from us. And the youth today don't seem to understand what went into getting those rights in the first place. I mean, fighting for everything we got. We were being paid shit wages back in the day, because the billionaires, were treating us like slaves, basically paying people nothing. And now they're trying to bring us back to that. And they're the ones that are pulling the strings, the billionaires. Anyway, I lost my train of thought, what I was about to say about that. It's just bullshit, dude. I get frustrated, and I come on here, and what's wrong? My cat's over here crying. I don't know what the hell. What's going on? You all right? I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, let me just keep going. You know what? I think she's hungry. I'm going to hop off here and feed her, man. I got home late. She was in the other room. So I'm sorry. I'll probably hop back on here in a few minutes. And I got a couple other things. I wanted to talk about dams. And matter of fact, the cat can wait. Because that was my whole point of coming on here. And I started talking about censorship. I wanted to talk about the dams that are, I think, being threatened right now. NASA's messing around with uh, something to seed clouds. They're making clouds. I saw this a couple years ago down in Louisiana. So they're using like rocket engines and evaporation machines or something. They're literally making clouds. It was just on some YouTube channel just had it on. Anyway, they're basically messing with the environment, and then they're going to turn around saying that we did that, and you got to give up your cars and this and that and whatever. You know what? I'm going to hop off of here. I'm sorry, but I'm going to feed my cat, and maybe I'll come back in about 10 minutes or so if I'm up to it. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.